Hi everyone, it's Angry Turtle coming back with update about Warships, Protokey Warship Season 70, and we are going, if you watched previous video, with Cryo Warriors. So 1 boat of Cryo, 7 boats of Warriors. It's getting harder as we are facing now a lot of 5 engines that were rushing for those Seekers. So Seekers are already present. We can still occasionally win. The strategy as for now. So as you can see, we have basically all the good tech for the 4 engines with 2 exceptions. So there is no hero and no barrage yet. At this point, if I want to keep going and waiting when we are facing Seekers, I will most likely need to go for Brick to move even faster with my warriors, and for Barrage. So Brick and Barrage is on my table for the plan. Will that be a good idea? I do not know, but next step, like, we are not going for Seekers. Therefore, next step here for my plan is a lot of waiting, as long as I can at 4 engines, saving keys. Hopefully I will be able to beat 5 engines at least half of the time to do not fall. I wanted to be at diamond tier, but it's going slowly. There is so little players at diamond tier. So we are sometimes in top 50 global, and that's still far. That's still far. About the future tech, I want to jump directly for Rocket Chopper as soon as possible. From Warriors to Rocket Chopper. Will that be possible? That's a totally separate question, as so far, when we are facing 5 engines, no problem, we are clearing entire base in 3 minutes. But later on, when they will upgrade to 6 engines, there will be boom mines that can be a little bit tricky. Plus, in case of Rocket Chopper, in order to get an upgrade, we'll need to get heavies first and pay diamonds to switch to Rocket Chopper, as you are unlocking Rocket Chopper after you need to choose the boost, which is very bizarre. I don't know why is this like that. Now, to give you some example, we'll most likely lose, as you can see, we're doing good so far with 5 wins, so that's about time for some tough opponent, or me with my fat fingers tossing medkits instead of smokes, or other way around. It's happening way too often. And we do have a fight. Looks a little bit different than usual layout, not too much different, so hopefully it will work out just fine. We'll see. Of course, shock mines are everywhere now, that's why we have critters. Critters are a very good counter for shock mines. They are very trusty. You can see exactly my strategy that I'm going with that. First, we are clearing a lot. On some bases we smoke a little and we go ahead this way, but most of the time it is just clearing with Cryo Warriors, as that's overall faster and way lower risk of failure if you just clear everything with Cryo Warriors. Not completely everything. At the end, of course, you want to have a good time and not bad time. So we cannot clear like too much at the end. There needs to be some acceleration, but we indeed can clear a lot. Now, the sky shield is always a problem. We are doing our best to survive clearing the sky shield. That's the tricky part and the most risky one. As soon as it dies, we can medkit again. And cryos are helping a lot, so our warriors are able to tank twice as many defenses as they would be otherwise. So cryo, unupgraded, those are level 1 cryo, but they serve its purpose. So now, of course, for the last one, we'll do our best to just go there, as we cannot allow ourselves to just clear everything absolutely every time. So we're going the smoke intentionally level 1, so it's short smoke. We'll not need to wait too long. And the final engine, our time is not the best here, to be honest, 2:22. We are aiming for 2 minutes 30 seconds to win. Now, was he faster? Was he faster? No, that was probably a standard Rifleman Zuka clear, which is much slower with Sparky. So with this type of enemies, we do not have a problem. We are now on the global 53. Okay, that's better for a thumbnail then. We'll take it. So it is going relatively good with Cryo Warriors. The second strategy, we are going on the free-to-play account with just a Mech Rush. I will show you one combat. So in here, Angry Turtle 2, we do not have any instant troops. Therefore, for that, it's a different tech. Well, we are upgrading a lot. We didn't even took a troop health yet. At some point we will, as that will be needed, but it's not very essential. So if you are going for Mech Rush, so all mechs with Sparky, I upgraded Sparky once. I don't know if that was a good idea. I probably should kept her at rank 1. It's like pointless. It was just a waste, but I did it. Then we do already have a barrage here. We need to upgrade it. To compete as a mech player, you need to rush this barrage as soon as possible. Critters are not actually needed with this approach. As you can see, that's a difference. We don't have critters here, but we are rushing barrage. We need more keys. If not the fact we wasted on Sparky, it would be probably enough. Now, the combat on this one is very simple. If you just want to clear enemy base, you drop troops and you can leave your phone alone and return 5 minutes later. It will be a successful combat, but not a win. The win is hard. So we need to hope that enemy will be slower, and yeah, that's not easy. We do have a lot of damage, as you can see, 80% troop damage, so it's solid. Our opponent is rocking 110%, so even more troop damage. We can add some, like we didn't max out most of the boosts yet. So strategy for that, as simple as dropping troops for the most part. Soon we'll be able to GBE one of the engines. We cannot yet, as we are one chest short from upgrading our barrage. And that will be a really important moment, and most likely from the barrage point, this account will be able to move forward and get into the goal. For now, as we cannot really do too much, we could spend some of the barrages to accelerate future progress by taking maybe the shield gen. I don't know. Can we take a shield gen to slightly accelerate it? We don't have too much options. We cannot even. That's how weak is the barrage before this one upgrade. Oh, but taking it... I didn't know that's gonna happen. So taking it from one of the engines did enough damage to the shield gen to take down the shield gen. So this is good. And now if you are doing a mech rush, all we are trying to do is... Where did I toss this? That's fat fingers, 2 flares. All we are trying to do is to get it as fast as possible. Mechs are so tanky that you don't really need to worry that they die if you are rushing engines. You can just rush engines. So as you see, the time is not the worst. On fully upgraded bases, we'll not be able to do 2 minutes 30 seconds, obviously. But we still occasionally can compete and win. There are slower players, not always, unfortunately. It would be too beautiful if that always would work. Cryo Warriors are faster, and here we lost by 2 seconds. So this is the Mech Rush. I should flare faster. That was a chance to win, but we are just under gold, and we'll need to wait for this one more chest to get the barrage. And then it will be a different game, as the one last engine will be taken down with GBE, so much faster clear with one less engine to take down manually. And that being said, this is update for the Warship Proto Key Season 70. Let me know, how is it going for you? Any luck with the warships? If you are interested in the ranking, we are 7,000 on this free-to-play account. We'll jump higher, like I do expect top 1,000, maybe top 2,000 on free-to-play. It is possible. And that being said, thank you all for watching, and see you all in the next one.